Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as most of you know, semester exams are knocking at the door, and I know most of you who watch my channel are students either at the UG or at the PG level. I know there are some others, but even for them, some of you might be having your MPhil or PhD coursework exams knocking around the corner, right? So I thought, why not make a video on how exactly should one go about the process of writing a good answer? Because till today's date, the university examinations or college examinations require us to write some long subjective answers, especially for the subject English. Well, as all of you already know by now, my subject is English. So like the previous video, this video will also be dedicated to those of you who are pursuing English honors or English MA or studying English in general. But as usual, the other subject students can also watch this video for some generic tips and tricks which will be there right at the beginning. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. Before I go into what you will write, let me tell you how you are going to write it. Especially since even for this semester, universities in West Bengal have been advised to conduct their exams in the online mode. Teachers would evaluate your answer script in a scanned mode. They will not get a hard copy of your answer scripts in 9 out of 10 cases. So you have to ensure that you have proper technical support. You will make sure that you have a proper phone, because most of us don't have scanners at home. Even if you have a scanner, that will result in high size images and will probably not fit in an email attachment, and when you will go to reduce the size of it using an online website, then the quality of the image will drop. So may I suggest using your phone in this context, and an app like PDF Extra or Cam Scanner or Adobe Scanner. All of you already know this, but in addition to that, there are a few more tips and tricks which I would like to share. Firstly, borders or margins. When you are typing on a computer, you know that there is a 1.5 inch or 1 inch margin on each side of your page depending on your page setting. Why is that there? So that the page has some free space and it is good to look at. While you are writing your answer script, you must make sure that your page at least has a left and a top margin, and if possible a right and a bottom margin as well. And in that square you must write. Now many people don't go through this process and just fold their answer scripts from 4 sides and just write in the middle. As a result, it doesn't occur to the teacher, especially if you are going to give your exams in the offline mode in the near future. This is also applicable for that. Please draw your margins. Just don't create them, but draw them physically as well. It creates a good impression in the mind of the teacher insofar as telling them that this person has actually put in some effort. Right, and it also creates an essence of tidiness in your answer script. The second thing is a legible handwriting. I have been checking answer scripts for quite some time now, and may I say from my limited experience that many handwritings are not at all legible. So if your handwriting is not legible, your teacher is not going to be very impressed by you. I'm not saying that you have to be a calligrapher or you have to write absolutely perfectly with each word measuring the same every time it's written, but at least try to make sure that your words are legible, right? Don't write in a font which is too small, neither should you write in a font which is too big. Try to maintain a standard, and if you're writing on a white piece of paper, try to maintain a straight line while writing. If your answers go like this and then this and then this and then this, then it doesn't create a very good impression. Of course, if you have been writing on a white piece of paper for a very long time, you already have it practiced and your lines would be more or less straight anyway. Now, why am I talking about all of this? You must be thinking, oh, we already know all this. Trust me, many people don't. That's why I'm mentioning all of these. And of course, if there are multiple subsections to a particular question, don't go about answering them here and there. Answer them all at one place. As far as I am concerned, I don't care if you mix up the order of the questions themselves, if you answer question 3 first, then 2, then 1, then 4, then 5, I don't mind. But if there are 5 subsections to question number 3, that is 3a b c d e, please don't write 3a, then 2b, then 4c, then 5d, and then go on mixing your order like this. Many people do this. It creates a bad impression and it enrages the teacher, who just doesn't check your copy but is checking hundreds of copies like yours. So you have to make sure that you keep them quiet, patient, and satisfied, right? That is the first thing which you have to keep in mind while writing an answer. But this was about the presentation. What about the content of the answer? Well, for that, I have just two tips. First, don't write a summary. No one likes a summary, and summaries are very easily available on the internet. I know in an online exam, the entire process is suspect, and many people think that online examinations are a ruse, and it is not a very fair method of evaluation either for the teacher or for the students. And the students who are appearing for online exams now might be facing some problems in the future when it comes to their recruitment process 2 to 5 years from now. But I don't think that will be the problem, because they did not have any say in this. It was the government and the educational institutes who came together to decide that online examinations will take place. Whatever it is, this is not in your hand what your repercussions of your online examinations are going to be. Of course, an online examination is effectively an open book examination, and I'm not going to be preachy and say that don't take the help of the internet, write on your own. I know no one is going to listen to that even if I say it. People are going to take the help of the internet, and that's fine in my opinion, because our education system tests our memory and not our merit. Even if it tests our merit, merit itself is a very complicated concept. I once saw a video of one of the professors at the Bengali department at Jadavpur University who discussed this exact topic. What exactly is the merit? How do we measure it? That's a different discourse for another day. But what I'm saying is, it tests our memory and our ability to retain things in life, which is not a very good thing to measure anyway. So you must make sure that you're not writing a summary when the question is asking you for something else. Try to answer the question. If the question is asking, comment on the element of magic realism in Gabriel Garcia Marquez's 100 Years of Solitude. Don't go about talking about the character of the Buendias. Don't write in what we Bengali call a guru rochona. Please try to answer the question. This is the most important thing which most people don't do. They just write whatever they know. Even if you know something else and don't know the exact answer to that question, try molding your information according to the requirement of the question. And most importantly, and this is something which I want to say specifically to the students of the University of Calcutta and some other universities, extremely long answers are not always good. If your question is of 10 marks and you are writing 10 pages for it just because you have enough time, that necessarily doesn't create a good impression. Especially to me, it definitely doesn't create a good impression. Lengthy answers are proof of the fact that you don't know exactly what to write. A 10-mark answer can very easily be written in 3 pages, 3.5 pages, 4 pages. In some extreme cases, one can write a good 10-mark answer even in 2 pages. And while writing your answers, try to refer to other texts, other works you have read by that author, or other poetic philosophies, other theories. Make your answer as interesting as possible. You have to remember, as I have already mentioned, that your teacher is reading not just your answer script, but hundreds of answer scripts exactly like yours, many of whom have been inspired from the same websites from where you have taken your inspiration. So please try to be at least a little unique. Try to present yourself well, and don't go about writing and writing and writing and writing just because you have the time to do it, right? And most importantly, try to learn something from the art of giving an exam. That's the fundamental principle on which the idea of examination was built, so that we learn something. And in the process of writing an answer, you have to remember that the question is given with the basic idea of the teacher that yes, the students who are going to give this exam can answer this question if they have prepared well. Your preparation is as important as your score. I know this sounds a little preachy, and you will say that no, marks in this world, marks are the most important thing in the world, just after a mask. But even then, your preparation will come in handy when you go to a different place or to a different country or a different city. Your preparation is what is going to come to your aid. Just trust me on this. So if you have any more questions or want any more insights on any particular topic or idea or theory, please don't forget to let me know down in the comments, as well as if you have any comments, suggestions or advice, my comment box is always open for you. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I will see everyone in the next video. Till then, hasta la vista.